Hello everyone, my name is Zhang. I spent over 15 years at NVIDIA, working in high-performance computing engineering, where I focused on a core problem for most of my career: how to complete massive-scale computation in extremely short time windows while remaining stable, predictable, and recoverable under pressure. In financial systems, this problem is amplified even further, because being slower by a single millisecond is not a performance issue, but a real and measurable capital risk. The conclusion first. GPUs are not about placing orders faster. They are about making the right decision earlier. At GFX Tech, the value of GPUs is not raw compute power itself, but three critical capabilities. 1. Enabling GFX LLM to complete decisions under real market states within strict time windows. 2. Ensuring AI MAM receives complete, real-time, actionable risk outputs before execution. 3. Allowing the system to de-risk, throttle, stop, or pause under extreme market conditions, rather than losing control. These 3 points directly determine one thing: whether trading performance is reproducible over the long term. 2. GPU x GFX LLM. Turning market judgment from slow decisions into real-time decisions. GFX LLM is not a price prediction model. At its core, it is a financial decision-making large language model, a decision LLM. Within extremely short decision windows, it must determine whether current market microstructure is suitable for execution, whether volatility has entered an uncontrollable risk regime, whether liquidity is rapidly deteriorating, whether continued trading would worsen account-level risk exposure. The challenge is that these decisions depend on a high-dimensional state space, not on a handful of indicators. What does the GPU actually do here? We structure GFX LLM inputs as GPU-parallelized state tensors, including order flow intensity, spread dynamics, trade density, volatility clustering states, real-time exposure distributions, margin utilization, and risk budget evolution. The role of the GPU is not simply to compute faster, but to simultaneously compute, update, and align these states within a single decision window, so that GFX LLM outputs executable decisions, not delayed opinions. The result is straightforward. The system knows whether it should trade before market conditions deteriorate. This directly improves the win rate of not trading when trading should not occur. 3. GPU x AI MAM. Shifting execution. Risk forward, instead of fixing it after the fact. Many trading failures are not strategy failures. They are execution failures. Sudden slippage expansion, passive exposure during extreme market moves, multiple accounts simultaneously entering high-risk zones. We performed a key architectural redesign, replacing serial, centralized risk computation with GPU parallel, real-time risk evaluation. GPU accelerated risk computation covers real-time VAR, CVAR proxy calculations, account-level exposure distributions, margin stress testing, multi-account concurrent risk accumulation velocity. These are not post-trade reports. They are available before every AI MAM execution decision. This allows AI MAM to dynamically reduce position size before execution, proactively pause during accelerating risk regimes, skip execution entirely during liquidity anomalies. This improves the win rate of exiting in time when risk should not be carried. IV. GPU x low-latency data pipelines, letting risk data arrive before price data. In financial systems, risk failures are often not model failures. They happen because data arrives too late. We re-engineered the entire system pipeline. SOA memory layouts to reduce cache misses, zero-copy data paths to eliminate serialization latency, batching, plus pipeline parallelism to compress end-to-end latency, strict control over GC behavior to avoid latency, jitter amplification. The core principle is simple. Risk data must be seen by the system earlier than price data. This ensures that decisions made by GFX LLM and AI MAM are always based on the latest, most complete, and most consistent market state. CoreWeave X NVIDIA GPU Cloud Infrastructure, a scalable, recoverable compute foundation for financial-grade AI. To support high-concurrency, low-latency operation of GFX LLM and AI MAM, we deploy CoreWeave's NVIDIA GPU Cloud Infrastructure, covering A100, H100, L40, and the latest Blackwell architecture. Full compatibility with deep learning and inference frameworks. Deployment architecture, bare metal. VM hybrid deployment, providing performance isolation for mission-critical workloads, flexible deployment for strategies and services, custom scheduling and distributed orchestration, deeply integrated with Kubernetes, MPI communication, high-performance distributed storage. This enables automatic orchestration, elastic scaling, and fault recovery across thousands of GPU nodes. Full NVIDIA ecosystem integration. CUDA, TensorRT, DeepStream. With official container images and reference pipelines, models move from research to production with minimal friction. The result, GFX Tech's AI decision and risk systems are not only fast, they remain stable, recoverable, and continuously operational under extreme markets. VI. Why this architecture improves long-term trading win rate. We do not define win rate as, did this trade make money? We define it as, under the same market conditions, does the system make fewer irreversible mistakes? The long-term advantages of GPU X GFX LLM X AI MAM X CoreWeave include faster large model decision cycles, shorter risk exposure durations, more consistent execution behavior. Over time, execution quality and risk performance determine whether a system can scale and profit reproducibly. Closing. At GFX Tech, we follow one core engineering principle. Financial systems are not benchmark machines. They must remain correct under the worst possible market conditions. The value of GPUs is not showmanship. It is about enabling earlier and more stable decisions by GFX LLM, ensuring safer and more consistent execution by AI MAM in real markets. That is how technology genuinely improves long-term trading performance. Thank you.